welcome to Operation Clean Sweep. It's Saturday morning, May 20th, and we are here at St. Luke's Hospital parking lot having our second cleanup of the season. South Coast Hospitals is hosting our cleanup this morning. And this is the sign-in table when people come to volunteer. Their first stop is here at this table. We have clipboards ready for pre-registered people and people who are coming, walk-ups, if you will. And they sign in, and we give them the t-shirts. We have Operation Clean Sweep t-shirts. They get the size of their choice. And the wind blows and takes everything with it, typical New Bedford, and the sea breeze. And after people sign in here, they move on down to St. Luke's puts out a really nice spread of bagels and muffins and fruit juices and coffee. And people have something to eat. And then they move on down to get their water bottle. Everyone gets a reusable water bottle right here. And with the carabiner, which is attached to my belt loop right now. And we ask people who come back, if they come back to help us again, to bring their bottles again and to wear the same t-shirt. And then they get their tool assignment. And from there, Lynn Kosh gives instructions and welcomes everybody.
So good morning from Operation Clean Sweep. Today is May 20th and we're having a citywide cleanup. We have teams of volunteers signed up from the south end of New Bedford all the way to the Freetown line. You'll find volunteers in green shirts cleaning up trash on West Beach. We have volunteers that are going to Buttonwood Park. We have volunteers that are cleaning up here at South Coast Health at St. Luke's Hospital, who is hosting our cleanup today. And we'll have volunteers on Purchase Street and all the way to the Freetown line on Brayley Road. We have over 100 volunteers pre-registered, and so we're really excited about tackling these areas in the city that are constantly littered, or that people go by every day and it bothers them, and so they decided, hey, it's time for me to pitch in, roll up my sleeves, and help clean up the Bedford.
With Operation Clean Sweep. My position here is to do the logistics for Operation Clean Sweep. Basically, I organize the teams of people, the volunteers that show up to get them to go out to the neighborhoods and to clean up the hot spots, the litter on the side streets, the main drags. So we send them out, and what we do here is as they show up, we will send them out in teams, and we will coordinate them to go out into different streets, the side streets, and depending upon how large the groups are. Some groups come in groups of 7, groups of 5, groups of 3, and we will coordinate them and send them out to the neighborhoods that we know in advance that need the most amount of work. Sometimes there's some parks that the city tells us need some extra help, and we'll send them out to those areas as well. So what we highlight is where the groups are now that are out on the streets cleaning up. And right now we have a little over 100 volunteers that are out on the streets of the North End this morning. So it's been a great turnout. A lot of people are here, and by the time we're done, the streets should look a lot nicer.
Good morning. I'm the new executive director of a new nonprofit that is in the Acushnet Ave neighborhood that's called Groundwork South Coast. And what we're doing is really working on stewardship of natural spaces in our neighborhood, and by doing that also working on improving the overall outcomes of this neighborhood. And one of the things we're hoping to do this summer is to hire youth from this community to work in our parks and other spaces. So if you want, I'm sharing a table with Brian from CEDC, so if you want to come learn more about Groundwork or express interest, you know, a young person who would be interested in the summer job, please come see me. Thank you so much.
saw an ad in the paper and read all about it, and I said, this is a worthwhile cause because I'm tired of people throwing their trash in the streets where we live in such a wonderful city.
And so you met tons of people. You said you met a police officer, you've met college students.
Well, one fellow was studying to be a police officer, and he used to come with us all the time. And now he's a police officer and he doesn't have the time. And we met this lovely young lady right here.
And what's
Say
your
your
name?
name.
My name is Angelica.
And how many years have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for 2 years.
And we've
years?
become a team.
So how did you guys become a team?
So the first time I came, I read on social media and I just decided to show up, like by myself.
She didn't know anybody.
And we got introduced by the organizer, and I just felt like family.
Nice.
They were so nice to me. Like since day one, they taught me how the business was, how to go. They have actually a little car, and they'll prepare for it.
Really?
All the gadgets. Yeah, I know. It's really funny.
Yes,
So
we bring a cart. It's
Wow.
because we can do twice as much trash with this cart.
So you guys
My
brought
beach-
this yourself?
It's my beach cart, and one day after like 2 years of volunteering, I said, this is what we need because we can go so much faster. All of us just dump and run.
So there's more coming up, right? One in May, one in June. I
Oh
believe.
yeah, straight through.
Once a month through September.
Oh, all right.
Except we stop in July.
Yeah, there's
'Cause it's-
no cleanup in July
Right.
because they save that as a rain date, you know, if they have to make one
You have
up.
to make it up.
Right.
Yeah.